Praise the Lord. I'm here to talk to you this very moment. The state of your mind can keep you in a prison permanently. The state of your mind can make you fail. The state of your mind can make a wrong decision. There are many people's lives that have been destroyed because of the state of their mind. There's a man called Samson in the book of Judges 16, 27, 28, 29. Samson knew he is a sinner, but he was able to look at himself, what made him to be in prison, and actually he discovered something, that it was his error, it was his decision that made him to be in that prison, and he lost his two eyes. But while he was in prison, he knew Yahweh will always deliver him. Looking for an opportunity to rectify all the failure in his life, according to the book of Corinthians, that when your obedience is fulfilled, you revenge all your disobedience. So what did Samson did? He revenged his disobedience. Now look at it. He began to talk to God. I want to avenge those people that made me blind. I want all of them to die. So what did he do? He put hands on each of the pillars, which each of the pillars signifies one of his eyeballs. The second pillar signifies the second eyeball. So what happened? He pulled it down. And we're told that Samson killed larger numbers of people that very day, compared to when his two eyes were still very active. Listen, Samson never allowed his blindness to determine his life. No. He never allowed his blindness to stop him from manifesting the grace upon his life. So why are you allowing your imprisonment to keep you under bondage? Listen, I'm here to tell you this very moment that your imprisonment is for a purpose, for you to reminisce, to begin to look at how things have been happening in your life, how you got to that stage, and begin to talk to yourself how you can get out from that particular imprisonment. You have had marriage like 2, 3, or 4 times. Doesn't mean that's the end of the world. You only have girls. You only give birth to girls. Does not mean that your children can't be greater children. Do I make it sense to somebody? So now, what am I bringing out? Bro, sister, wherever you're watching me from all over the world. What I'm bringing out to you, look, your sickness is this. Does not determine that it's going to kill you. It's your state of your mind. It's your state of your mind. I remember one time I was so sick to death. And people were actually looking for me in the church, and I couldn't go. And I took drugs and I was not being healed, and I prayed I wasn't healed. My wife looked at me on the bed and said, "Come, you are the one that God called, and you're the one that brought us to Anambra State. If anything happened, that's the end of us. Stand up from that your sick bed, because I can't cry." Do you know what happened? That word changed my thinking. Do you know I was well? Instantly, I stood up. I forced myself. Then I discovered my state of my mind made me sick. I went to church and ministered. A few days later, people never believed I was still the same person, like a vegetable on the bed. I was healed, permanently healed under 1 week, because the state of my mind made me so. If Samson could do it, you can get out of business failure. You can get out of marriage failure. You can get out of barrenness. You can get out from your sin. If Samson could do it, which means your prison is not your limitation. Praise the Lord.